I never thought I'd be having mango with an agouti, but here we are.
Thanks for joining me this week. We are exploring Santiago and Las Lajas.
I'm about to go on the bumpy road, so I'm just going to say this before I get on that really bumpy road and everything goes jiggly. I am going down to the beach for Christmas. I'm so excited. I have an Airbnb. I had a credit for being a super host, and I'm going to go to the Show Pony Resort. And first, I'm going to go to Fastbox because packages have arrived. And I got my front end suspension work done, so I'm gonna go super slow on this really horrible road of mine.
Since I was going to be going through Santiago, I stopped at the Santiago Mall and went to a store called Madison because I am always on the lookout for things that I need for my Airbnb.
I am a little off schedule. I was kind of hoping to get to the last pony show, or whatever it's called, the pony show. I don't know if it's the last pony show. But I got such a great deal at this store called Madison. I needed to pick up some things for my house that I'm putting on Airbnb, and look at this stuff that I got. It was so inexpensive. The white mugs were 99 cents. The plates were $1.49. And they did have towels at a pretty good price, but I think I'll need to splurge a little bit on the towel because for what I'm going to be charging a night, I think a nice fluffy towel will be much appreciated. I think towels and bedding are the essentials that you want to spend a little more money on for Airbnb, but a plate, I don't think anyone really cares if it's $5 or $2. So off I go. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything, and I'm debating what to do about that.
From El Valle, it took me about 2.5 hours to get to Santiago and then another 2 hours to get to Las Lajas. So it's pretty easy drive. I just like to break up the drive when I'm driving solo. I do get tired around the 3 hour mark. If you want totally empty beaches and really want to disconnect, I think you would really enjoy the Show Pony Resort. I was there at Christmas and there were just still miles and miles of beach that nobody else was on. It was really a nice getaway. And later in the video, I'm going to interview Uta, who built an Airbnb from scratch 6 years ago. So we'll chat with her about what her experience has been like, and she also has a place in Las Lajas.
Well, this is a first. I couldn't get the light to turn off, so I unscrewed the bulb. The bulb is still working, even though it's not in the lamp anymore.
One of the staff mentioned that there were monkeys in these trees early in the morning back behind the hotel. So, of course, that's where I'm going. There's a path back here that goes through the mangroves. We're going to explore. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at this. There's a chance I could see a monkey. My power went out a little bit last night, like around 3:30, and it was weird. Like some things were working and some things weren't, but I don't care because look at this. This property is amazing. The hotel, the staff are incredible. They're friendly. They enjoy their work. I mean, I'm here on Christmas and they're like happy to be here. The property goes all the way down to the beach and then all the way back here into these mangroves. I'd say this is pretty special.
This is the perfect spot to have my morning tea, but I can feel stuff landing on me, little biting things. So I did bring some bug spray. I probably should have put it on. All right, I'm heading back. The bugs won. They are tiny but fierce. This is just so peaceful. All right, how can I get this in my car and bring it back to El Valle? It's a really pretty piece of driftwood. I've done crazier things.
You know, it's funny because I wanted to collect shells, and I did find these, but way up along the line where the palm trees are. But at the shoreline, there really weren't any shells at all.
Good Christmas morning. It's Christmas Day. I am so relaxed. It's so nice to be at the beach. I do love the beach. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas if that's what you celebrate with family or friends or solo like me. It's so funny how things change because Christmas used to be like a big family holiday when I was married, and then after the divorce, it was like torture being on my own for the holidays, and now I cherish it. So one thing that I've learned that I really like about life is that everything changes and nothing is permanent. And I think there's a lot of freedom when you embrace that concept of impermanence, because you worry less about the future, you ruminate less about the past, and you can just be present in the moment. I'm going back to the beach, see if there's a hammock available, and I'm gonna sit and read for a while. I have timed my pool and beach visits perfectly so that I'm not at the pool when the screaming children are there, which has been nice because I just don't care for screaming children. Yeah, it's just not my thing. But when they are like having lunch with their family or maybe taking a nap, that's when I'm in the pool. And then the beach is just wide open. Like, you're not gonna see anyone for miles. And that's just been so nice. Like, there's just something so tranquil about an empty beach.
If you're thinking about moving to Panama and you want to start a business, lots of people have done it. And I'm going to chat with a woman who did just that 6 years ago, moved to Panama and started a bed and breakfast.
All right, I am in Las Lajas and I'm talking with Uta from Magic Mountain Lodge. Uta, can you introduce yourself to my subscribers and tell me a little bit about how your journey brought you to Panama?
Yes, of course. Yes, I'm Ute, originally German. I'm in Panama right now for 6 years, around 6 years. What brought me to Panama? First, it was the statistics. I saw a statistic that were asking where the most happiest people live. And in this statistic, Panama was a number one. So it always was in my head and was thinking of it. And then we were taking, my partner and I were taking vacation here. And it was never on our mind to go to Panama or to emigrate, you know. But then we found out it was so lovely here. The people were so incredibly friendly. The land was stable. It was at that time very, very easy to get the residency and a work permit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just thought, why do we wait another 15 years to get retired? Why don't we give it a try? And we are here.
But you're not retired.
No, I'm not retired. I'm 57. 2 days left to turn 58.
Happy birthday early.
Yes. Yeah.
So when you moved, did you know that you wanted to start a business?
No, we knew that we had to do something to earn some money because we were not that rich to just get retired with 50. And then we found this place. There was nothing here. There was an old house here. There was just plain land. And then we thought about what can we do? Okay, let's try to run a hotel.
Uh-huh.
We never had any experience. I'm biologist originally, and he was working at DHL. And then we just started the business, and it was working perfectly.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't have to do any marketing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you built all the structures
Yes,
here. You
we
built
built
everything here.
We built everything. Also, most of the part during the pandemic, which was a real challenge.
Yes.
Because it was, first of all, they weren't allowed to work, but then we got an extra permit from the municipal here, the mayor. And all the neighbors, they helped us incredibly to get all the materials done. There was like a food truck that came at 10 p.m. with all the sack of cement and everything. It was really lovely.
Wow.
Yeah, and we made it.
And so how long did the construction take to, I know like when you have a business like this, there's always construction and happening, but how long did it take before you were able to open your doors?
2 years until everything was done. Yeah. We built 2 casitas. We built our private house, built breakfast for us and all the maintenance stuff, the deposits, the pool, the apartments in the front. About 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a labor of love.
Yes.
And you need a lot of patience, right?
You do.
Because you're dealing with, starting a business and doing construction in a different country with different regulations, different procedures. How was that?
Oh, we paid our due because unfortunately we trusted in the wrong person. Also a German, never trust Germans when you're not in Germany. And he told us, I can do everything. I can get all the permits. I can do the construction very, very cheap. We had these pink glasses on and we trusted him. And then when I moved here first, because my boyfriend still had to work, and then I found out we didn't have any permits. Everything was illegal. We just paid for him. All of the electrics didn't work out. The plumbing didn't work, so we had to redo a lot of things. But yeah,
that's a lesson that I try and tell people is that don't give your trust away just because someone's from the same country or went to the same school or likes the same sports team or whatever it may be, because sometimes those are the people who are going to take advantage of you the most. Trust is earned. But I think when we come to a new country, like you said, we have the rose-colored glasses. We're happy to be here. We just, we feel a sense of freedom and want to believe in the good in people.
Yes. Yeah, and I still do. Yeah.
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 But
and
with all the workers we had and the construction guys, they are all from the village here. It was like a big family afterwards.
Yeah.
We had party, we had barbecue together, we drank beer together, we helped each other. It was really lovely then.
Yeah. So what kind of travelers do you find come to your property the most? Like,
yes, of course, I get a lot of German tourists. I get tourists from all over Europe. Many Dutch people, many German people, many French people, some from Israel, some from the US, although I'm situated in the village of Las Lajas, not directly at the beach, and many people from the US, they like to be close to the beach. And I have a lot of Panamanian people. Last night I was completely packed with Panamanian families. And I have a lot of people who come for work, who work from the ministries, who work from MIDA, from MIDES, or from IDIAP, and they worked in the comarca with indigenous people because we're rather close to the Interamericana. So it's really good for them to get something to stay where they know it is clean and lovely. And
so you must have good internet then.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And you're in a good location for someone who doesn't want to deal with the road going to the beach.
Yeah.
And as we can see from the video, it's like such a beautiful property here. It's very quiet, and the pool is lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, this mountain view is very nice.
Yes. Yeah.
So how many people can you host? Like what's your accommodation
Up to
here?
21 persons.
Oh, wow.
We have 4 rooms in the garden, and we have 3 apartments in the front. The apartments are fully furnished with kitchen.
Oh.
And the rooms are over there. Every room has its own private terrace, right?
Oh, nice.
With our view into the garden.
Yeah. So the ones with the kitchen, do you get people that like to stay for a month or so?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are asking. Sometimes I had companies also, and they were staying a year here. Some people like to stay for like 3 months, some for a week.
Yeah.
It's completely different. But most of the regular tourists stay for 1 or 2 nights here in Las Lajas.
I'll bet
it's
if
like
they stay
coming through to
to
from
go
Panama to
somewhere
Bocas del
else.
Toro to Boquete.
Yeah. I'll bet though if they stay one night, they regret not staying
Yes,
two.
a lot of people do, especially when they see the breakfast I serve, like the typical German breakfast with everything on it.
So what is that typical
It
breakfast?
It is like fried eggs or scrambled eggs or pancakes or omelette, homemade jam, bacon, cheese, fruits, a lot of fruits.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Do you have fruit trees on the property here?
We have papaya trees, and we have some pineapples.
Those take forever.
2 years.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That it takes one pineapple as long as it took you to build this whole place.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy when you think about it,
Yeah, we've planted some avocado trees, but they need like 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
And right here on the street, there are all these mango trees. I don't have to plant them. Just pick them up.
Yeah. I like that too. When mango season comes, which is like in March, April. Yeah. I love that time of year. And then what do people like to do in the area?
Usually they just like to relax on the beach. You can do some kayak tours over here, also through the mangroves. You can do a tour to the comarca to see original indigenous village, because we're here at the Nebe Bugle area.
Oh, okay.
Most of indigenous people live in this area. It's very, very close and lovely people. That's all about. You can have a massage retreat or a yoga retreat, something like this.
Yeah, this would be
it's more like relaxing.
Yes. It would be a great spot for like a retreat. Someone to host a retreat. They could book the whole place and do, just that yoga, meditation, whatever that may be. Or, move to Panama.
Yes.
Because people are always curious about Panama once they come visit. I think it's a country that just kind of touches your heart.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And the people, like you said, they're very kind,
always,
friendly. I find them to be fun. Like they enjoy life.
They do.
Yeah.
They have all the same worries as we have, like financial problems with their partner, or with health problems, but they just try to get the best out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. And this so contrary what we in Germany do. Whenever I go to Germany and visit my family and my friends, Ute, it's so lovely that you do this. It's so, I don't like it here, and my neighbors are like creep, and said, change it. Don't put all your energy in these negative things.
Yeah.
And that's what they do here. They just love it. They enjoy every day.
Yes. Yeah. I think more people should experience that. So I'm going to link to your booking sites or social media, all the stuff, so that people can find you. And
you're welcome.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
been really nice to chat with you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Las Lajas has quite a few options at the beach or in the village. If you want a really low-key getaway, I highly recommend it. It's a really tranquil spot.
I took a detour to try and find a vivero that was on the Google Maps and came up through this little area called Tole. Super cute, but no vivero. I don't know if there used to be one. It only had 2 reviews, so and they were 4 years old. It's entirely possible it's just not there anymore. I didn't even see anything that looked like a vivero, but the town is really cute. And but I'm gonna get on the road and head back toward Santiago.
You know, I hear a lot of people say that when they move to Panama, they don't want to be around a lot of expats, which is fine, but keep in mind that you have to have 100% Spanish. You really do need to be fluent, because if you're not around other expats that speak the same language that you do, and you don't speak or understand Spanish, it's going to be pretty challenging. So driving through a little town like this kind of made me think about that when I see those posts that pop up where people say they just, don't want to be around other expats. And I can understand not wanting to be in a heavily populated area of expats, but it also can be very helpful. I did stop at a couple of the larger stores in Santiago. Rodalag, I think. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce this store. But I picked up a new toaster oven for my house, a motorcycle, and a skillet. Just kidding. I didn't get the motorcycle. Thanks for watching. See you next week.